Hey guys, welcome to another video. I think you'll notice, unfortunately, if you saw my post, I didn't get the final of my league captured on GoPro. I lost my battery. Well, I dropped the battery, but here's another skate with a junkyard hockey guy, so kind of somewhat back to usual programming. I think I'm actually going to change up how I do my videos. I'll still get the saves, analysis, all the kind of, the goalie stuff. But I think I'm just going to go and, maybe highlight how I've been playing recently, things that have gone on in my hockey, stuff like that. Like in this one, like how I mentioned, right, I'm going to mention that I just had my final, and my league final, and we actually won that 2-1. It was a nail-biter, to say the least. It was quite a chippy game at the end, but unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of it because I dropped my GoPro batteries in the locker room, like in the changing room, under the bench. So I was really annoyed, frustrated, just kind of more disheartened, to be honest. I looked for it, but funny enough, I didn't find out until after the game, until the next morning. I actually called the rink and they said, yeah, it's there. Is it this square thing under the seat, under the bench? And I was like, yes. Looked everywhere except for under the bench. So, that was that. But, it was what it was. This is actually my first skate back after that, since the usual skate time it was taken up by a tournament, and so this was the first time I was able to get back since that league final. So I felt pretty good, to be honest, in this one. Yeah, the playoffs were kind of unfortunate. I mean, they were a really good run. I went 4-0, gave up 6 goals in 4 games, probably saved, I don't know, probably 93% of the shots, something like that. But I only got 1.5 games on video due to various issues. It seemed like if it wasn't one thing, it was the next, and I couldn't have a game go flawlessly and just get a good footage to be able to make a video, and it was frustrating. But I mean, that is the way it is. It's the way things go. And yeah, I mean, I was frustrated, really, honestly, because it was my first season playing organized hockey. Came on as a spare, and I thought, during the season, I played relatively well for what it was. I went 3-2, but it was in the playoffs. Like I said, we 4-0. We beat the 2 top teams, if not 3, because we came in as the 5th or 6th seed. And yeah, I mean, I wish I had captured it. I mean, my wife was there to see the final. It was nice, but yeah, it just would have been one of those. That's kind of the reason I had this YouTube channel, to document kind of memories. And I think, aside from getting better at hockey and trying to improve in goaltending, one of the things I wanted to be able to do is just, again, document how I've been, going about things, document things I do. I don't know if anybody's been on my channel in general, but you'll notice it's not just hockey. It's, there's quite a few things that I like to do. So yeah, just a running record of all that stuff. I'm really glad I found this group, to be honest. This has just made it really easy, being able to put the GoPro up behind the net. Look at that save. I enjoyed that save. Quite a nice one there. But yeah, being able to get footage almost day in, day out. And the organizer of the skate, actually, he put a link to my YouTube channel in his email to get, when he looks to get players, and I guess their weekly email correspondence, whatever. So that's kind of nice. So they all know about it, and it's just been a joy, really, to be honest. And then, I mean, that all said, like I said earlier, I'd like to know, just, do you guys want me to just analyze my play and just break down things, or would you like kind of just a running commentary of how I feel about hockey, goaltending, life, whatever's going on? I'd be curious to know, because I do like breaking things down and analyzing my saves and my play, but I find at times it just kind of gets repetitive, and it's maybe not the most exciting. Again, it's good for learning, but with a group like this where I play with them so often, the room for learning and different situations, it's not that different every week in, week out. I know the players, you know what they're going to do deke-wise, play-wise, it's not as fresh, so we'll say that. But that said, there's always, fun and interesting moments, and it's always a good time. We actually have this guy here in the black who's new. We had a couple new players. We've had a couple new players in the past couple of weeks. digging there, trying to get a rebound. Also, again, like I said, it was a fun skate, fun group, but I didn't actually give up a goal till, I want to say, I think it was 9:57 or 8, and the skate started at 9. You know, we probably started playing at like 10 after. So, you know what, give that 40 minutes, 45 minutes of play, which, you know, it's nice. You know, I felt good. But obviously things like this happen where maybe on the lucky side. And, but that said, like I said, you know, fun group, and day in, day out, I know what I'm, you know, kind of going to expect. And that's the thing is, you know, giving up 0 goals for an hour, this is the first one I think I actually give up here, is, you know, it's something. Because, again, it's pickup, you know, usually goals go in left, right, and center. And, I don't know, I was just on for that first hour. But I think you'll notice from the first hour to the second half hour, you know, things changed. After they scored that first goal right away, I tell this guy he has one move, and he beats me 90% of the time with it. One move, it's speed and it's that quick fake. But yeah, I didn't think I played bad after that. I mean, I let in some goals, but to be honest, you know, I just found that it's a funny one here. Caught the puck and he just gave it to me like, hey, you know, whatever. I just kind of laughed at that one. But yeah, I just thought that after an hour, you know, I made the saves I wanted to make. Some goals like that one as well, maybe a bit out of position, but you know, I don't know, I just wasn't in it after that. I felt like I did what I wanted to, and that was just kind of come out, have a skate, stretch up a bit, and just see how it was going to go. And I felt that was, you know, that basically how it went. You know, at this point, I think it might have been 5 after 10, 6, 7 after 10, and we had about 20 minutes left in the skate, and I was just, again, thinking like, yeah, I made saves, you know, it's been good, but I kind of want to go home. To be honest, it was kind of silly that way. This was a weird one. He got the bounce off the first, and it was just bouncing, and I'll say the guy here, he says, you know, how did he get that one? Like, how did he get that much on that one? I just said to him, luck. I don't know. But yeah, you could tell. Just body language. Just kind of, you know, not say I didn't want to be there, but the effort I was putting in, as you can see by this pass here, it kind of dwindled a little bit. That's something I've always kind of had. You know, focus has never been my strong suit. I kind of just, sometimes like I tune out after a while. There's a nice pass across there, but going back to the analysis though, if there was one thing I had to say in this game that I could really bring and kind of step my game up, it would be my play from low to high. I've mentioned it in previous videos, but you know, a lot of these goals, a couple of them especially, I came off the post. I'd go from the near post, and they'd play it out front, and I'd almost directly, you know, just abandon that post. And you know, not so much in that situation, but if the guy was crashing the slot, crashing the middle of the net, and that's what I can't do that. I love that save, to be honest. Probably my favorite save of the year. I got across well, got my arm on it, but again, look, if you bit lucky there, but I'm just, you know, I gotta work on it. It's not so much that cross crease, but it's the behind the net to back in front of the net. I'll see if there's another example. I don't know if there was. I don't remember if there's another example in this game, but I kind of vacate the post, and then I get beat back that glove side. Like, it already happened twice in this game, but just one of those things, again, you know, that I like to analyze and just kind of see where I can improve. But at this point, I was just kind of like, it was quarter after, and I just thought, okay, quarter after, we usually end it with, you know, 10 minutes left, and I thought, you know, was that the last goal? I think everybody might have been thinking the same thing. I don't know if anybody was in the same mindset as I was with the whole kind of going home. And by the way, I'm an incessant crease sweeper. I cannot have snow in my crease. I gotta clear it whenever I can. And even here, like, you'll notice I'm getting it out of the way. I'm just kind of like, whatever. And then they get a chance there. I've learned over the last little bit not to worry it's just another just kind of like, I'm not really in it. But the biggest thing I think that's changed my game the last little bit was just not worrying. I think the biggest thing that anybody can do is don't take it too seriously, and I don't mean that seriously. It's that in goaltending you kind of got ideas with the way you want to have ready stances and stuff like that, but you know, you go through the motions and just be comfortable and just take it as it is. You know how to save the puck, generally speaking. You know, obviously if you're learning, you might not, but once you get there, it's just like, you know, don't be too tight, don't be too hard on yourself, don't be too tensed up. You know, it's better to just enjoy it, really. And then I think there again, I thought that goal was going to end it, but they wanted to play again. I think they ended up playing like 2 out of 3 for the you know, or best 2 out of 3 or first to 2 for the final goal, which I don't even think went to that. But you know, eventually they got to the end, and you know, you'll see here soon enough that I wanted it to be over. But yeah, you know, I think I've realized that goaltending, it's like, you know, I do a lot for myself, and that's the nice thing about it is, you know, it's very much it's you against the world, and you can just go and enjoy it. And this here, as you can hear by the horn there, that was the Zamboni, and that's where we're going to end it. So once again, like and subscribe if you liked what you saw, and yeah, let me know what you think with this new format. I might continue, I might not, we'll see. But anyway, until the next video.